In this video, we'll see how to create a database pipeline in Azure DevOps. And here our repo is in GitHub. So now let us see how to create a database pipeline. First, click on Pipelines. Then click on New Pipeline. Then click on Classic Editor. Here select GitHub. Select the respective repo. In our case, it is Demo SQL DB Project. Select that. And then we are going with default branch. Select that. Then continue. And here click on empty job. And here we have to set three things. First, under the pipeline, we have to select the required agent pool. In our case, it is SHAP CloudOps. Then we have to rename the pipeline according to the requirement. Then we have to click on Get Sources. Here, if there is a change in the branch, we have to select that branch. In our case, that is main branch only, so there is no change. Now, in the agent job, we have to click on plus so that we can select the required steps for the pipeline. First step for this is .NET installation. For that, use .NET Core. Add that. And for this, we have to specify the required version. In our case, we are going with 8.x. Next, click on plus. Next, we have to go with restore. For that, .NET Core you have to select. And here, first we have to select the restore command. Then we have to select the respective resource manager connection, that is service connection. And then we have to give the path to the project or solution file. So this is the solution file. It is in the root folder only. So directly we can specify. Next, click on the plus for the third step. The third step is we have to build the DB code. So for that, we have to select MS build. And in this, we have to specify the solution file. Under the project, you have to specify that, the SQL project file. And then here MS build version will go with the latest. And MS build architecture will go with x64. And platform is will specify any CPU. And under configuration, it will be release. And for the MS build arguments, we have to specify the output directory. So all done. Now the next step is we have to publish the DACPAC. So for that, we'll go for publish build artifacts. So under this, we have to specify the output directory. So for the path to publish, the output directory should be specified here. And the artifact name we can change accordingly. In my case, I'm going with artifact. And the default publish location will be Azure Pipelines. So all done. Now we'll save and queue. So click on save and run. So to see the pipeline steps, just click on this agent job. Yeah, now the build pipeline is succeeded. Now we have to click on the artifact to check whether the DACPAC is created. So see the SQL DACPAC and the respective VLLs, everything got created. Now we have to go with release pipeline. For that, click on releases, click on new release pipeline, then click on empty job, give a stage name. In our case, let us take it as dev. Then rename the pipeline. Make sure the release pipeline has the same name as the build pipeline. Then click on add artifact. Here, the build pipeline will be the source. Select that. And the alias name, it is completely our wish. In our case, I am taking it as DACPAC. Then click on add. Then click on one job. Then here in the agent job, first select the respective agent pool. Then click on plus for adding the task. Take the command line. So click on add. And here you can give a display name according to your wish. And then we have to specify the required script here. So in the script, the first thing is we are changing to the location where we have the DACPAC, and then we are using SQL package.exe in order to publish the DACPAC to the target database. And if you see the target database, here we are providing the connection string of the target database. That connection string has many variables like database name, SQL Server port, and username, password. In this variables, database name is environment specific. That is why we'll specify it as a pipeline variable. The other variables can be specified as a variable group, which is common for all the environments. Let us check that. Click on variables. Here click on add. Give the database name. Then let us go to variable groups and link variable group. Here we have database pipeline as the variable group. Click on link. And if you want to check what are the variables available in that, so these are the variables: SQL password, SQL port, SQL server, and SQL username. So next, click on save. Then click on create release. Then click on create. Now the deployment starts. Here the deployment is in progress. Now let us go to the repo and verify what contents are actually here, because post deployment we can cross verify whether the same schema objects are published in the target database or not. You see here in the schema we have stored procedures, tables, all that. So all these schema objects have to be published in the target database post deployment. That is why I'm showing this. Now let us go back. The deployment is still in progress. Let it complete. Once the deployment is done, we can cross-check whether the DACPAC is successfully published from DBeaver. Let's click on refresh. Now we see that successfully DACPAC is published. So now here, let us cross verify. So click on SQL DB server, just refresh. If you see under the databases, there is CloudOps-dev. This is the target. Here one thing is, if the database is already existing, then it will increment. Otherwise, it will create a new database. Thank you.